Hey, so in this video, I'd like to talk very briefly about what I like to call a safe space, or as people may call it, a decompression chamber. I've got one right over here. It's behind this white door. So, as you can tell, I am sitting, and the reason why that's important is because when you walk in through a room like this, you can't really quite stand. Instead, you have to crawl way around, and this is what a little safe place is about. So now, when you go in, all you see are some of my little figures I keep around, some books, and also a collection of VHS tapes. Also a TV in there too, so I can watch all my VHS goodness. So this is important, I believe, especially when it comes to someone who has autism, because I believe that there are times, whether you are 10 years old or 20, you may want to have a time to find a place that you feel most safe, or a place that's quiet and also combined. Of course, when you think of a place that's kind of a combined space and kind of small, that you feel like you're kind of trapped inside, now you may probably would think, man, that sounds awful. Locking my kid in the small compression chamber. Yeah, that sounds kind of frightening. The cool part about this is that no one is locking anyone up. So just to be very clear on that fact, on that statement. Yeah, but a lot of times people who have autism would prefer the very quiet places and sometimes feel let's just say snuggled. I think that's a better term for it. They feel very snuggled inside those little areas where it feels like they're kind of being cuddled in a lot of times, and and that's what this little place does. Sometimes I like to use it, especially when there's been a very long day, and all I just want to do is just go back home and relax, maybe even take a bath, and then just hang out with my stuffed animals and my VHS collection. So it's always kind of nice. I think we pretty much all need some of that too. So for those who have autism, I definitely recommend doing something like that. Find your own little safe space and make it your own. This is just an example. It doesn't have to be the exact white door and a bunch of figures and stuffed animals and all that kind of stuff. It doesn't have to be like that. You can just make it your own. That's the cool part about it, is that make it personal and then customize your own little safe space. And when you feel like it is necessary, always feel free to go back and go to it, and then in a way to recharge in a way, kind of like a recharge station. But I still like safe space a little bit better for a lot of reasons, because it's my space, and I feel very safe inside my space. So that's what these little things do, and I think it's very important. Even when I was back in school, we would have a little safe space as well. It's just an open room, nothing much to look at. It may look kind of boring for a lot of people, but to me, it felt pretty quite exciting. As a matter of fact, exciting to be in that little area and to just stop and then take a nice deep breath. Even close your eyes like so. Whew. Back then, it used to take quite a while, but even today, those deep breathing techniques can last for about 5 seconds, or maybe even 10 seconds if I really want to keep on going. Those are some examples of a safe space. It can be at home, it can be at school, it can be pretty much anywhere you can think of that you usually go to almost every day. So that's why I would recommend just giving these safe spaces a try. Just to kind of get a little bit of a feel to it. But I do believe it is very important for those who have autism, And I think it'll bring some very good benefits later on in the future. And like I said, whether you're 10 or when you're 20, you can still go to this safe space anytime you feel like it. You're free to you are free to feel safe in your safe space. So yeah, that's what I can say about this topic. And thank you all very much for watching. And I hope to see you again in the next video. Take care.